Hey everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy X. I'm Nai, and that is Mako, and we are hunting down the Dark Aeons.
One down.
Yeah, one down. Okay, so we need to go find the next one. The Dark Aeons are not necessarily found in order or in the places you would expect to find them. So, the second one we have to hunt down is going to be Dark Ifrit. And we got Ifrit on Kilika Island, so you might think, wow, shouldn't we go to Kilika Island to go fight him? No. No. That's not how that works. Dark Ifrit is going to be found on the farthest northern section of Beaconell Island. I actually pointed out the summoner who holds him way back when we did the Cactar quest for Riku's weapon. He's in the final section, all the way to the north, and he looks just like the other summoner we fought.
In fact, we've walked past a number of people that have these guys for quite some time. We've just been deliberately ignoring them.
Now, for the most part, in order to actually engage the summoner, you have to actually do something. Like, you have to actually talk to them, walk into a certain area, something like that. There are certain summoners who will just completely ignore you until you actually engage them. You have to talk to them directly. So, thing. Now, to start with, because I've saved recently, I'm not going to do any specific strategy to beat these guys. I'm not going to try to counter their abilities or anything like that, because some of these guys actually do have abilities that can screw you up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to save after each fight, but if we lose, that's going to be like the cost of doing business for me. If we lose, I will return and we will go do the strategy I should do in the first place. Dark Ixion is going to be the first one that's going to be a problem with. Dark Ifrit shouldn't be an issue. I don't think we're going to be able to kill him before he uses his overdrive, but his overdrive probably won't kill me.
Probably.
Probably. If I said I was concerned, I'd be lying. That said, he does have a lot of health, and the thing about the Aeons now is they still do absorb the elements that you would expect them to. So Ifrit will absorb fire, but they are immune to two other elements, and then only take half damage to their supposed weakness. So you do have to kind of be aware of that. Magic just not going to work on these guys. No, ignoring you. Hi guys, how's it going? Nothing over there, now that home is gone. But they still have Blitz. The ball. I think we forgot something. Oh, no! How could you forget the Blitz ball? Will you talk to me? Nope. Okay. Oh, no, they forgot the Blitz ball. They can't play Blitz in the desert. Oh, no. Hi.
I think there would be slightly more problematic
Child is lost in the ruins
things
of home. Please help me to find my child. Sure. Let's do that.
I don't know, I would have thought that, being in the middle of a desert would be slightly more problematic to practicing Blitz.
Where has she gone? I wonder, what happened to your child? Whoa. Oh, there we go. Okay. So Ifrit's already been summoned. I will check over here. So, oh, okay. No, it's not as if there could be something bad going on in the ruins of home. Have you found her? You check by the cliff. Nah, I don't want him. Really? I'm allowed to just walk out? Oh, here we go. Okay. I'm supposed to walk out. What the hell? Okie dokie? Transformation Jutsu go. Oh, that was the cliff. Okay. Oh god, it's an evil thing! Oh god! And here's Dark Ifrit. He looks a lot more menacing than normal Ifrit.
Amazing what a palette swap can do.
He also looks a lot smaller than normal Ifrit. So apparently he counterattacks all basic attacks. Good to know. He also, if you'll notice, he doesn't gain quite as much overdrive meter as he normally would.
That's like small mercy, I guess.
Yeah. That's a thing. Remember that I do have auto protect going, so normally he would be dealing about 9,000 damage a hit, but auto protect halves that. So there is a reason why he's not doing that much damage to me. If I was not maxed out, we would be having some serious issues. So I'm glad to know that we're actually going to start having bosses that are going to be scary. Okay, so Dark Ifrit's going to get a turn real quick. His overdrive meter is only half filled. Let's see what he does. Meteor Strike, which does 20,000 damage to Tidus's face.
Ouch.
Ouch indeed. Okay, so we are definitely starting to fight bosses that are not easy. Now, the one downside to having a character taken down is they get a significant delay on their next action. So Tidus is down for the count for a while. He's going to get one more turn before, things happen.
He'd get even less if he wasn't auto-hasted.
Exactly. Yeah, remember, we are auto-hasted, so that's the thing. One other thing to keep in mind is that I am not using the basic strategy that I should be using, specifically because I want to see what these bosses will do. So Ifrit never got a chance to use his overdrive. Hellfire probably would have killed everybody on my team if I had to make a guess. So
yeah, probably.
Probably. So that's something to be concerned about. I won. Really? Are you gonna? Yeah. Yep. That's a thing that happened. And Orange is like, I don't appreciate your bullshit. Goodbye. But yeah, I'm not quick hitting. Because I kind of want to see what type of attacks these enemies do have, because I haven't really researched them all that much. I've gotten a basic idea of how much health they have. And what status effects I should be aware of. Because some of these enemies, as I've said, are going to have things like petrification that I'm going to have to deal with. And, I don't want to lose that fast. But we're not quick hitting, which I probably should be doing. Quick hit would allow me to kind of ignore their overdrives, because I'm going to be dealing that much more damage between each of their turns. So, I'm not doing that right now. As we move on into more and more difficult enemies, which, believe me, we're going to be getting more and more difficult as time moves on, especially as we start reaching the final couple of Dark Aeons. As we reach that point, that's when quick hit's going to start coming back into play. Okay. That said...
That's 2 down.
Yeah, 2 down. What, 5 to go?
Yeah, I think so.
I'm kind of concerned about the, actually kind of concerned, because I'm glancing over at my notes about where enemies are. I'm taking a glance at the tactics that are being advised. I'm going to completely ignore this because they're not my style. But I'm taking note, and some of the language being used by the writer of this guide is really alarmist.
And such as?
Well, I'll tell you when we fight the boss in question, because because the one I'm reading is talking about the boss after this one.
Okay.
But so guess who I'm gonna fight in the Thunder Plains?
Lightning Horsey?
That would be it.
Gee,
I mentioned this guy
idea
when we were in here looking for Kamari's weapon, specifically this soldier right here. This is your next summoner. Hello.
You heathen!
Oh God! Run away! I don't know. Could he be leading me into a trap or something? And Kamari's like, something doesn't seem right about all of this. The guns. They've stopped.
Something up there?
Kamari.
Let's go.
And Lou's like, nope, we don't have time for this nonsense. Have you noticed there's lightning a lot less than normal in this area? I wonder if that's a sign. Yep. Uh-oh. And down comes Ixion. Sup? Oh, don't bring the child into this. The child should not be a part of this nonsense. Unless that is a summoner, in which case stab it.
think you'll find that the kid looks like the kid might be the summoner, and the old guy's the old guy is just the standard religious
just the guardian,
loser.
yeah. Fine. Okay. So Ixion will counterattack. Now Ixion, let's see, is he gonna do it? I don't know if he's gonna be able to hit me. Our evasion's really high. Notice how high Ixion's agility is. Have you noticed that Ixion's taking a turn really damn fast?
Yeah, he's
about to go. That said, Ixion's accuracy has been pretty low so far. Thundaja! Oh, check that nonsense out.
blam.
That's a spell players can't have. Oh, give me that. I want that. I want to put it on Lulu.
And of course, he uses it on Riku.
I know. I bet you that's coded. Okay, now he's got full overdrive. I think his turn's next.
This is gonna hurt, isn't it?
Arrow Spark. Looks like he's using it on Tidus. For 5,000 damage. What? That was your overdrive. You dealt almost as much damage with a spell that you did with your... What was that? I was all frightened. I thought Arrow Spark was going to kick my ass. And all of a sudden, little wimpy nothing attack. What?
Little underwhelmed there.
That was extremely underwhelming. Okay, Dark Matter Eternity. Fine. Okay, I didn't do anything to you. What? Okay. Oh, that's a dead kid. Lightning and Shadows. Strike the final blow upon the summoner that appears with the Thunder's Roar. Okay. What? Okay, from what... I don't think we've won yet.
Yeah, not sure on that one.
Just waiting for a lightning strike here. What? What's going on? I think we have to find it. But I don't quite understand what I'm looking for. There it is. Come here, bitch. Okay, this must be the actual scary fight. Let's find out. Ixion, can you become a threat all of a sudden, please? Okay, there it goes. Now it's using Arrow Spark as a basic attack. So I believe that means we're actually going to see Thor's hammer. Okay, so he's going to get a chance to do it. I don't know if I'm going to kill him before he has a chance to Thor's hammer. Let's find out. Damn. Oh well. I was fanning ignorance, guys. So I didn't know how to actually find him again, but the second fight he does actually use Thor's hammer, but his that second form is a lot slower in terms of agility. So he's not going to have as many chances to actually hit you. So yeah, that was on purpose. That said, I was kind of looking forward to seeing him use Thor's hammer, because Arrow Spark was just such a letdown. Okay, I think we have enough time to go do the scary one. What do you think?
Let's go possibly die miserably.
Yeah, that sounds like an idea. Let's go ahead and save, because we have, wrestled off another Dark Aeon. Okay. So next we need to go to Lake Macalania.
Here we go.
See, this one actually makes sense. This one actually makes sense to me, because guess where you fight Dark Shiva? Go on, make a guess, I'll wait.
Same place that you fought, where you found the original one?
Pretty much. Now, that being said, there is something I've not done yet, and I am going to take some time to do it eventually. If you go back to each place you already met, each of the faiths that you've already met, you can re-talk to the faiths, and they will give you rewards to help you out with the final fight.
They have some very interesting comments to make.
Yep. So we're going to go do that. So I'm being kind of facetious when I say that we're going to fight Dark Shiva exactly where we got Shiva, because it's not entirely true. We fight Dark Shiva actually right outside the entrance to Macalania Temple. But, yeah, we need to go do that. So we're going to spend an episode doing that on the way here. So let's go through here. I still want to know what this lower landing is over here. Because I don't think you ever get to see what it is. When I say lower landing, if you look down there, see that little spot right down there? With that, with the ice? I have no idea what that is. I am kind of curious. I don't know if it'll ever tell me, though.
Not that I know of.
Okay. Oh, would you look at that? It's a Guado. Who would have guessed that I'd be attacked by a Guado? Please be that one guy I don't like. Darn, it's not.
Fool! You come back to
Oh, this one's
Macalania
dead, too.
Temple, a traitor!
I think.
Traitor! Find yourself
A lot of them seem to be.
on the far blade.
Oh, look, it's Dark Shiva. Oh, and she is pissed. Check dim red eyes. Oh, she is a pissed off Shiva. Okay. Kill the Shiva. So one of the descriptions of Shiva says that you need to have really high agility, otherwise she will kill you before you have a chance to attack. Yeah, I'm really seeing that.
Yeah, not really.
Okay, so this is where things should get scary. Okay, here comes Diamond Dust. Okay, does that affect everybody?
Probably.
Could be. Show me nonsense. Oh, wait, looks like it will affect everybody. And the question is it going to kill everybody, in which case I'm going to be kind of upset. Wow.
80,000 damage.
80,000 damage. Okay.
That counts as pretty impressive.
That is really that's a fairly high number.
But you know, there is actually a very easy fix for that.
Oh, I know. Okay. So we are now going to use a strategy that I have not used up to this point because there's been no reason to use it. I have set the strategy up on purpose for exactly the reason we're about to do it. Did that sentence make any sense whatsoever?
I think it was grammatically sound, but not necessarily sensible. I'm not sure which plan you're using though. So
I don't know. What plan did you want to use?
I was gonna say, this will work on Shiva, but only Shiva. And I was gonna say, this is what null X is for.
Oh, okay. No, that's not the strategy we're using. And to be honest with you, I don't think that strategy actually works.
Well, like I said, I would have thought that it would work on Shiva just because, ice, but that's about all I think it would work on.
Well, the reason why I say that wouldn't work is because overdrives typically, you've seen us with Waka's overdrive when it came to fighting the Jumbo Flan, who was immune to, basic damage. Typically, overdrives skip those abilities. Like, they ignore stuff like that because they're overdrives.
Maybe. But Dark Aeon's also being classified as bosses. I've never been entirely sure.
Well, we're gonna do a thing. There's gonna be a thing here. We're gonna use a different strategy. It's a strategy that I'm not entirely comfortable with because I didn't set up for it. I was hoping not to have to use this. Hopefully it's gonna work.
Okay, well. You'll find out in due course, I guess.
We're going to find out right now. And I will explain the strategy in just a moment when it becomes relevant. But all I have to say is me going into that particular menu for that particular character has some relevance to this. Okay, let's do this. Yes. Okay, so it looks like this guy is an unsent. How many unsent are there in Yevon, and why don't they just acknowledge this fact?
Well, they've already painted the unsent as abominations, and everybody knows it. So, you know...
But they're everywhere! Okay, so first let's beat the crap out of Dark Shiva. Still not using Quick Hit, though. We're gonna wait on that. Okay, Shiva, go kick someone. Uh-oh. Okay, that's a problem. Heavenly Strike has a secondary effect of instant KO. That's one of the things that was kind of scaring me when I was reading the description of this. Just the idea that she has an instant KO ability. That said, if your armor contains death proof, it doesn't work. Okay, so here's the strategy. What you do is whenever you have a boss that's about to do an attack that you know will kill everybody, you switch to Yuna. Notice that I have Yuna, her armor, I have her set up on the same armor that everybody else has. Auto Haste, Auto Protect, Auto Potion, Auto Phoenix. She's not going to move as fast as everybody else does because her stats are still what they were when you last saw me use Yuna. Like, she's got nothing. Her stats are terrible. But we don't care about her stats. All we care about is her ability to summon anything. It does not matter what it is. We do not give two shits what she summons because it doesn't matter. Because we're not having her summon anything because we want her to deal damage. We're having her summon specifically because of what's about to happen.
Operation Aeon Meat Shield is a go.
Yep. So the idea here behind this strategy is that Yuna summons an Aeon specifically to take this hit for us. We lose the Aeon for the rest of the battle. But what this means is that if you can get Yuna out fast enough, which you can, because swapping is instant, you have 7 kill everybody attacks that will not hit you no matter what. Which is awesome. It also, this will take up your opponent's turn, too. So, hey look, we're back. Now, unfortunately, you'll notice that Yuna is not on the list of people coming up. But we did kill, Dark Frieza here. So that's the strategy. And this is not only a recommended strategy, but it's also an intelligent one. So this is something you should be doing. Holy crap, Yuna actually got experience. We win. What are you here for? Really? We're doing this shit again? Like, we're doing this shit again? Really? You think this is acceptable? You're like level what? 2? What? I think Yuna could smack you and kill you. But yes, it looks like I am going to be chased out of the temple again. Fine. I didn't want to go talk to freaking Shiva anyways. Look how many they're sending after me. I don't want to deal with this. Oh, good. Summon an Ahriman, because that's going to do something. Fine, summon 2. It doesn't matter. I don't care. This is not a thing. No, these are actually literally the low-level enemies. These are not level to what they would be if you were fighting Dark Shiva. Like, this is not... They are not Dark Shiva level enemies.
Hey, he just killed the dark embodiment of our local goddess. Let's send some totally pointless things after him.
Yep. Oh, he's a die.
This is not an example of thinking things through, guys.
I'm just gonna keep on running. They keep on sending more people at me, too, which is what is irritating me. But yeah, I'm not sure how you're supposed to get back into Macalania Temple. Might have to go look that up at some point. Okie dokie, folks. That was another, what, 2 bosses?
Yep.
We did Dark Aeon, Dark Shiva? Yeah.
Yep.
This wasn't too bad, but the enemies are getting tougher.
Gonna start getting interesting real soon.
Yeah, I'm gonna actually have to try soon. That's wonderful. Okay. So, that's a thing. Unfortunately, the next one is going to be frightening as hell, and I'm totally not prepared for this. So, yeah. Okay? I'll see you guys later.